welcome back to another YouTube video, and welcome back to the videos. It's been a little bit, and I took a break in between Christmas and New Year's, and so I've just been like waiting to talk to you guys again. I miss doing the YouTube videos because I truly just do love it. But as you guys know, I went to Charleston, South Carolina over New Year's. So Lyle and I took a little vacation down there, and it was super nice. It was 72 degrees and sunny. Yeah, at the end of the very last vlog that I put up, my Christmas vlog, I mentioned that I was just gonna take a little break and that we were going to go down there, and we did. Of course, I didn't vlog it because it really was just a little getaway with me and him, but I did document some stuff on my Instagram, so if you're not following me there, it's the Fashion Squirrel. Definitely do. But yeah, so nice little break. I hope that you guys all had a really nice holiday, Christmas, however you spent it. And it's a new year, it's 2022. I really hope that this is a good year. Like everyone else, I feel like I'm going into it with a tiny bit of caution, but also just trying to be very, very positive. Today is Friday and it's a work day, so I've been doing some emails and stuff. And it snowed, so I'm actually in a little bit going to take a little walk, go outside and walk in the snow and show you guys New York City in the snow, because every year the first time it snows I always make a big deal out of it and go do that. So we're going to do that. So it's nighttime now. I had a nice day in the snow and I did lots of work on my computer just here from home. And now I'm getting ready to go back out again because I'm going to go meet up with Lyle for dinner, and just for, you know, Friday night. We're going to this place called Los Tacos #1, which is supposed to be a really good taco place, and they just put it up near the Levain that is near here, just a couple blocks away. So we're gonna go there. It's more of a takeout place, so we're probably gonna get tacos. This is perfect for me because I was really craving chips and salsa. So yeah, we're gonna get that and then come back to his apartment and just watch some Netflix, and that's really the plan for tonight. sunny Saturday morning here in New York. Last night was fun. We went to Los Tacos #1. I got 2 tacos and some chips and salsa, which was really good. And then we came back and we watched, not Netflix, actually technically Hulu, but we've been watching this show called Killing Eve. And then this morning we went to Bagel Boss and I got a croissant and some orange juice and I ate that on the fire escape. And now, so I just got changed and everything. I think I'm going to film a quick TikTok video. I've had this idea in my head ever since I heard this song. Kind of a TikTok video. We'll see, like, once I film it, how it comes out, if it, you know, looks crazy or not.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me, shadowing me.
Alright, so I just finished filming my TikTok video and then I took a picture for the thumbnail for if I want to put it on Instagram Reels. And I wanted to show you guys this thing that I can do now. So if anybody's knows that I do the shoot Saturdays, well, used to, not really as much now anymore. I used to go out in the morning very early in Soho with a tripod and a little remote, and I would take my Instagram photos. So now I don't need that little remote because I got a really special gift from Lyle for Christmas, which was so thoughtful of him. And I didn't include it in my what I got for Christmas video because him and I exchanged gifts when I got back to the city after Christmas. But he got me an Apple Watch and I thought that was really sweet, and I have to say I wasn't 100% sure if I was an Apple Watch person. I actually thought for a while that I'm not. I don't want to wear technology on me. I like to just, you know, be away from it sometimes and not have it 24/7. And also, I feel like it's really kind of big and bulky and sporty. He did get me a cute little pink band, which is nice, but I just never thought of myself as an Apple Watch wearer until when he got it for me. Obviously, it's such a nice gift, and I was like, you know, when someone gets you a gift that nice, you want to be honest with them because you don't want them wasting their money if you're not actually, you know, going to use something or if you don't truly want it. So I was trying to be completely honest with him, and I did give it a good try. Like, I really was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna play around with it, I'm going to see how I like it. And the thing that tipped me, that converted me, was this. There's a little icon that they have that you can put on your home screen where you can have a remote to take pictures automatically, like a timer, and you can actually see on the screen if you're in frame. And as soon as I saw that, I gave him the biggest hug and I was like, this is the best. So I'm gonna flip around and try to show you. Okay, so basically, if you can see, it's that little camera that's in the top left. Ooh, that's hard with 2 hands. That's in the top left right there. So when I click that, see, it automatically brings up my camera, and there's me right there because I have my phone right there on the tripod because I was filming my TikTok video. So it's really cool because I can actually see, like, okay, so I can see here, okay, I'm not in the center, so let me move over right here so that I'm in the center. This looks nice and bright, I like this. And then where it says 3 seconds right there, I can click that and it'll just be a timer for 3 seconds and it'll take a little photo. I can do one pose, I can do another pose, and just keep taking photos. And it's such a game changer, and there's so many other things that I've been using it for too, especially with it now being a brand new year. I feel like this is a perfect time for that gift as well because I have like a fitness goal as well. I want to walk more, I want to make sure I'm exercising more, standing up more when I'm working from home, just sitting at my desk all day. I want to make sure that I'm doing stuff like that, and it has those rings that track your calories, exercise, standing, so like your movement. And so for that, I was like, okay, I can definitely get used to this. Obviously, I don't have to wear it all the time if I don't want to, but I am wearing it anyways, and I do like it. So I was just really happy about that and wanted to tell you. And if there's anyone else especially that might love that feature and didn't know that it was a feature, it's a feature. And what makes it even better is that actually right before he got me this gift, like I think literally the day before he came back from the Hamptons for Christmas with his family, I had been in the city already and I went to Monica Vinader because they were having a 50% off sale. And so I had bought this bracelet not knowing that it would totally match this watch. And when I wear them together, it's like chef's kiss, perfect. So this is the bracelet. It is one of their friendship bracelets, which I think is so cool because if you especially are like a girl that lives alone and you can't ask someone like to help you just like clasp your bracelet, it has this at the bottom so you can like pull it together and put it on. It's like a diamond, like tiny, 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 like tiniest diamonds ever. Almost like half bangle thing. And I wasn't really sure, I'm not a bangle wearer, but once I put this on and I was like wearing it around the store, I was like, I need this. And it's rose gold, and this watch is also rose gold. So when I put them together, cinch that up there, it just looks so nice and perfectly matched with it. So I'm so happy about that. I was really, really excited. And while we're on the topic of jewelry, so when I was in Charleston over New Year's, I went into Love Shack Fancy and I bought some jewelry. So first I got these earrings, which are actually from Jennifer Behr. Little diamond like on the bows there, and then this pearl, and I wore them on New Year's Eve and I thought that they were so cute. They're so great around the holidays or anytime you want to look a little extra festive, and I didn't already own anything like that, so I thought that was cute. Of course I have these from Majuri, but they're a little bit more everyday versus those are a little bit more like fun dress uppy. And then I got two necklaces to add to my collection. So I got this one here, which is almost like a little silhouette, and I thought that that was a really pretty, like nice stackable necklace. And then I also got this one as well, which is like a little pink rose. Alright guys, hello again. So right now I'm just getting ready for dinner. Lyle and I basically today went to that little cafe, and then after that we went to a churro place and sat down and had churros and hot chocolate, which was a nice way to get inside from the cold and have something sweet. I had a Nutella churro, which was really good. It's this spot on Mulberry Street, right on the corner of Mulberry and Houston. And then we came back and we watched more Netflix, well, Hulu. And now I'm just getting ready for dinner. So what I did was I curled my hair, and then I'm not gonna like take off my makeup and completely redo my makeup. All that I'm going to do is to take my look from day to night is apply an eyeliner on my upper lid. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil, and this is in the color Burgundy Suede. This is like a dark brown, and I like a dark brown because a black on my complexion is just very harsh. Like a black liquid liner is just way too much for me. So a little brown pencil I feel like looks a lot more natural. Also, sadly, let me turn you around. I used to have a mirror right here, like my heart-shaped mirror, and this morning that mirror broke. I was holding it to look at the back of my head and back of my hair, and something happened and the mirror just shattered. So I hope that doesn't mean that I have bad luck, but I need to get a new mirror now. Alright, so I've just applied on this eye. And I don't know if you can really see that well in this camera, but it does just add a little bit. Nice dinner look. And then I'll also just quickly go over again with my bronzer, highlighter, and blush. To go with my NARS Laguna highlighter tonight, since it's dinner and it's going to be a little bit more darkly lit, is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. Blush tonight, I'm going to go with my Chanel blush in the color that. This is basically the same color as the NARS Orgasm blush, but it doesn't have the gold in it. It's more of a matte, which isn't usually my thing, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like doing something different. To finish it all off, I think I'm going to do a red lip with my new Rouge palette. Red right here. And that's pretty much it. For an outfit, I have, this is like a sweater top from Another Stories. And then I have my super sparkly Zara skirt on. And we're going to this place called Crown Shy, which is in the financial district. So we're going to get a quick Uber downtown. And they are famous for their like chicken, and they have really good drinks and other appetizers, and yeah, they're just an all around pretty good restaurant.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm manic dream at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when
was really fun at Crown Shy. We had a really nice dinner, and then after that we went to this place called, oh gosh, what was it called? Like Open Stand or something. I'll put the name on the screen. But it's a new restaurant, and it's on the 63rd or 65th floor of that same building that Crown Shy is in. So it was really good. We had a couple drinks there afterwards with Lyle's friends, so that was really nice. And then now this morning we're just going to Two Hands, which is a little cafe right here on Bleecker Street. So we're gonna have some breakfast. Hi guys, I'm back now in the coziness of my apartment. It's freezing outside in New York this week. It's in the 20s, like the 20 something degrees, so it's below freezing. Usually like in New York in November and December, it's like most of the time it's like 40-50 degrees, sometimes 60-degree days, which is crazy. But in January and February it is just absolute freezing, and it's hard to stay outside for too long, and especially if you don't have like a hat, gloves, mittens, scarf, anything like that. Lyle and I went to Two Hands, so we had a nice little breakfast. I had a plain croissant and some yummy tomato soup, which really just warmed me up. And then as soon as I got back to my apartment, I put on some really warm sweatpants and a sweater because it is just so cold. I feel like, you know, when it's just so cold that you feel cold like down to your core, that is how I feel like, and you feel like it's hard to get warm. It's only like noon right now, so I don't really have a lot of plans today besides going grocery shopping. I did get a package right here, which I wanted to show you. So I ordered this thing from Charlotte Tilbury. They do the Beauty Light ones. They have a blush one that's been sold out for a long time, and I think maybe I signed up for like an email notification when it came back in stock, or I saw it on their social media somewhere, but I saw it and it was one of those things that I just immediately ordered. Yeah, this is the Beauty Light Wand High Blush, and the shade is Pinkgasm. I love a liquid blush, so I thought that I got the peach, but maybe I did get the pink. I don't really remember. Looks like this. Let's see what the shade, oh, it's like a brand new little puff that hasn't been used yet. Oh, that's a pretty shade of pink. Okay, yeah, it's definitely like a peachy pink. I really like my favorite all-time favorite shade of blush is the NARS Orgasm blush. And it's like a peachy pink with some gold flecks. And that's why I think I just really like peachy blushes, and this seems to be more of a peachy pink. So I'm going to try this in the mirror. I think I really like that. It's a cute color. I wonder what its staying power is. I'm going to try to leave that on all day and then see. But overall, maybe I put a little bit too much on my nose. Overall, I think it's a really cute color. And I love just applying liquid blushes. So that one is going to live in my blush and highlighter drawer now. Maybe next to my highlighter. So just to show you, there's that. And then hiding down here is the bronzer. So you could do a look with all three of these, the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush. Maybe I'll try doing that one day. It might be nice. But yeah, it's just great if you love like a glowy, dewy look, which is my favorite kind of makeup look. Having a really chill Sunday, I guess is the way I describe it. Just like no specific plans at all today, just kind of taking the day, you know, step by step, whatever I kind of plan on doing. And a couple things I've been doing. One thing is I just placed a big online order. Big in that it was kind of pricey, but I really only ordered 3 things. So this store that I was talking about over my what I got for Christmas video is called Rouge, and it is a French clothing brand started by Janine Damas. They just dropped some new products and I got marketed to it on my social media, and I opened it up, and since then I've just been thinking about these items and they're just so perfect, and I was like, I have to order them. So I want to show you what I got, because by the time that it comes in, who knows, with the shipping from France, it might be a couple weeks from now. Maybe by the time that it comes in and I show it to you, it could be out of stock. So I want to show you now what I got. That way, if you wanted the same thing, maybe there's a better chance that it will be in stock. So the first one I got was the Favin sweater, and it's just so pretty and pink and cozy, and I love the fact that it's a little quarter zip and it has that floral pattern on it. I just think it is so cute, so me, so my style, and I saw that, I was like, yes, hands down, I have to order this. Second thing I got was the Zola blouse, and I got this because I need more long sleeve like winter tops that aren't sweaters, because everything that I own to wear in the winter time pretty much is a sweater or it's a turtleneck that I wear with a skirt. So I don't have a lot of tops that are like interesting on the top, and I thought this one was pretty and pink and super feminine, kind of like a modern romantic style. My style I would describe as very like ballet inspired, Parisian, just like classic, very feminine classics. And then the last thing I got was the Abbey tank top, which I thought would be great once spring and summer rolls around. It's just a cute layering piece. So it's just a silk white tank top with a pretty cutout floral pattern on the top. And I thought that would be cute under a cardigan, layered with some gold necklaces and like tanned skin. It just will look so nice and sophisticated in the spring and summertime. So yeah, I thought that that was a good, just like basic closet staple item to have. And I've been wanting to get one like that, pretty much really similar one at Cezanne, but this one is more silk, so I got this one. I also wanted to tell you guys about some of my New Year's resolutions. So I don't know, well, okay, I would say I don't always do resolutions, but I pretty much do. There's only been a couple years that I haven't, and the years that I hadn't, I kind of felt a little bit just lost for what my ultimate purpose was that year. And I love the feeling of renewal. That's one of the main reasons why springtime is one of my favorite seasons, spring and summer. It's a tie between them because they're both great. But one of the reasons why I like spring so much is because it's like a renewal. And I feel like although January 1st is just a date on the calendar that we've made up, I still think that it's great to have some sort of point of reflection, feeling like you're starting over. Just, I don't know, it makes life just a little bit more purposeful. So I wrote down a couple of 2022 goals, and I feel like I tried to keep them really realistic this year, because when you set something that isn't achievable, it just gets you down. So I was like, I'm going to set some goals that I can actually reach, and if I do reach those consistently, then I'll try to add on top of them and do more. For example, I want to do walks in the morning. So this one is actually inspired by my mom, if she's watching. She has been walking on the treadmill every single day. I'm pretty sure she was someone who set a goal, and she actually did it all every single day of the year. Even if she was on vacation, she still walked even if she didn't have the treadmill at home, and I thought that that was great. And I don't know, I feel like I felt that was a good one to add, because especially working from home, living in New York, it's really easy for me to just, and being an introvert, it's so easy for me to just bunker down and stay in this apartment and never leave. but obviously I need exercise. Everybody's body needs exercise, and I do go to my bar classes, but that's like once a week. I don't know, I just want to get better, and walks are such an achievable goal. So I'm trying to do walks in the morning for at least 25 to 30 minutes. Should be achievable, and stretching as well, because as a former gymnast, a former dancer, I was always flexible and stretching, and your body has like fascia all over it, I've heard, and it's just good to stretch. It's kind of like doing yoga. It's just good for your body. So yes, I'm trying to do 25 to 30 minutes in the morning of walking, and then a 15-minute stretch afterwards before I sign onto my computer and I start doing work. And this past week of work, I actually did do that. There was only one day that I didn't, because it was like freezing rain. But yeah, it's been such a good way to start the day and clear the mind, and I could go on forever, but yeah, walks in the morning. I put on here, go to bed at a reasonable time. I am a night owl. I will stay up super late just with all my thoughts, my ideas, my creativity, and sometimes that holds me back from getting a good night's sleep, when it's like, okay, just let your mind rest and go to bed. So I put that. I also put on here, eat produce that's in season. I've been trying to, I think I've mentioned this a little bit on my channel, that I was trying to eat like winter citrus and other things like that. So over 2021, I did this thing where I would always make smoothies in the mornings, and I would make them with berries, but berries are only in season in the summer. And then for lunch, I would have salads, and I would make them with cucumbers and tomatoes, and those also are not in season all year round. So instead of trying to make my salads with vegetables that are in season right now, like broccoli, and then I'll have breakfasts that are fruits that are in season right now, and the same thing with dinner, just other veggies that are in season. Next goal that I have on here is to pay off my student loans. I still do have a little bit of student loans left, and I really want to this year pay them off. Partially because I'm turning 30 in November of this year, and I want to have paid them off before I turn 30. And really the main thing is because I really want to buy a Chanel bag. Like, I want to buy, my dream bag right now is the Chanel Classic Flap in the like neutral beige color with like a champagne-y gold hardware. But yeah, but I told myself, like, Taylor, you cannot buy a Chanel bag and still have student loans. that just isn't exactly, you know, it doesn't really add up. And about the price of the Chanel bag is about the amount of student loans that I have left. So I told myself, like, this is what I'm gonna do. It's all influenced by my wanting to buy Chanel. I have to pay off my student loans first, and then I'll start saving up for a Chanel bag and get it maybe in a couple of years or something. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that's a smarter way of doing that. I looked at the, like, I know I've made a lot of like designer purchases this past year. When I went to Paris especially, I bought some designer shoes, and I just kind of like was like, whoa, like, let's stop for a second here. Let's think about actually like getting serious with finances this year, and no more purchases like that until the student loans are paid off. Anytime I want to buy a $600 pair of shoes, I'm going to put that into my student loans instead. Last thing that I have on here for my 2022 resolutions, goals this year, is to be a little bit more intentional with YouTube. And by this, I mean taking advantage of what I have surrounding me. I dreamed about living in this location in an apartment like this. I mean, I still have to pinch myself every single day because I just honestly, I don't know if I deserve it. I don't know. And I just feel like, do you ever have like one specific dream in your mind and you're like, oh, but that's just, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but it's just like, it would be so amazing. And then it happens and you're like, what? So back when I lived in Brooklyn, I would wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning or as soon as the sun rose on the weekends, and I would take the 45-minute subway from my apartment in Brooklyn to Soho, where I live now, and I would take photos, and I would just love just exploring all of the buildings and the architecture and all of the pillars, and I would just get creative with my fashion and my outfits and the backgrounds, and I really went for it. And since I have actually lived here in this location right on top of that place, I haven't been doing that. I haven't been actually taking advantage of what's right outside my door. And when I lived in Brooklyn, I used to pack a big bag of 4 different outfits, including shoes, the whole thing, and I would lug that around on my shoulders. My shoulders used to hurt so bad at the end of each weekend, and I would change in like a Starbucks bathroom and then go shoot another outfit by myself on my tripod. This is all me. I didn't have a photographer. I still don't have a photographer. I still do it this way. But now I have the advantage of having this apartment. I don't have to change in the Starbucks bathroom. I could just come up to my apartment, change, and go back out and take the photos again. Why am I not taking advantage of this? I feel like I'm taking it for granted, you know? And especially since I don't know how long my time here will be, just given that I got such a good deal on this apartment when the market was down during COVID, that I don't know if they're going to raise it out of my price range. So maybe I won't be so lucky to live here as long. And I'm looking at myself like, come on, wake up. Why aren't you taking advantage of everything that you wanted? So that is my goal this year, is to just fully embrace this area. So those are my 2022 goals. And the last thing that I wanted to show you guys, and this just, I feel like helps out with a lot of the like New Year's intention setting and just being organized. I found this little planner on Amazon, and it's really cute. First of all, it's pink and white, so I love that. And I'll show you up close. So it has all these little sections. The first one here is you just circle what day of the week it is. And then you have a daily affirmation, so you can write something in there, just kind of setting your, I guess, intentions for the day. And then it has 3 sections here, which are the top 3 priorities for the day. So for example, I could write here, like, today being Sunday, one of my top priorities would be editing this YouTube video to go live tomorrow. Second top 3 priority today will be grocery shopping for the week. And then maybe my third top 3 priority would have been stretching that I did this morning, or anything. You can put anything as your top 3 priorities here. And then it has a section for your to-do list, a section for your appointments. So if you have anything that you want to do at a specific time, it has the time there and then what it is. The to-do list has a little check box next to it, which I think is great. And then it also has this little section down here in pink, which says things that I am grateful for, which I feel like it's just a great way to reflect. It's almost like your list for the day, but then also a little bit of a journal, making you kind of, I don't know, think about things a little bit more holistically. So I like putting things that I'm grateful for in there as well. And then this I thought was really cool and made it different than a lot of other planners that I've seen. It says self-care activity at the very bottom down here. And obviously self-care, and you can like check off different things. So obviously self-care can mean a lot of things. Some days it means eating healthy and working out. Other days self-care means eating the cupcake and letting yourself indulge in something. Or some days self-care means getting a good night's sleep. These are the ones that it lists on here. Sweat it out, get some fresh air, learn something new, take a me moment, get up / go to bed early, eat a well-balanced diet, stay hydrated, and eat the chocolate cake. So I think it just shows there's like a good balance, and self-care means something different to you every day. And then down here is a little section for the very bottom section is notes and reflections. So it says reflect on what you learned, how you were successful, what challenges you faced, and how tomorrow can be better. So I just felt like this was a really nice overall planner, and apparently it's a family-owned brand. It says designed by Bliss Collection, so I'll leave a link to it in the description box on Amazon. But yeah, I just found that and I thought this is going to be really great with all the 2022 intention setting. And that's it. I feel like I've been talking for a long time. So I'm walking right now to the grocery store. I'm going to Whole Foods instead of Trader Joe's because it's just cold and far. Trader Joe's is, and Whole Foods is pretty close. And I don't know, I feel like since it's been owned by Amazon, the prices are a little bit better. But yeah, it's raining a little bit, so just gonna get my groceries for the week. Back at my apartment now. Whole Foods was so busy. It was like crowded. It was hard to like get in to actually get the thing off the shelf that I wanted. But in true vlog tradition, we are going to do a grocery haul. So I got 2 bags. First thing I have here is cubed butternut squash. Normally I would get an actual whole butternut squash because it's less plastic, but butternut squashes are so hard to cut. And so the fact that it's already been cut is, I know, just going to make my life so much easier. So I figured that I would get this and roast this up, have it for dinner different nights of this week with some, I'm picturing it as like some quinoa, some butternut squash, maybe some like chickpeas, just basically like a healthy kind of bowl, maybe avocado, some olive oil, salt, pepper. And then I also got, this is something that I have not gotten before, but I'm going to try it out. It is a microgreen, and it's actually micro broccoli. So I know that sprouts are supposedly in season this time of year, and like micro sprouts are actually very, very nutritious. And I've heard that micro broccoli is a really good one. So I got this and I figured I would put it on my salads this week for lunch during work. Alright, as like a healthy snack this week, I got some seaweed snacks. And usually I get these at Trader Joe's. I actually didn't know that they sold them at Whole Foods, but when I turned around and I saw them, I was really happy. So I got 2 different flavors. I'm not so sure which one I'm going to like the best, but I got avocado oil and teriyaki, so I can't wait to try these. I feel like it's just a good, like, savory snack during the day that's still healthy. All right, I got a lemon because I will squeeze some of this lemon into my salad dressing. I like to make my own salad dressing, so a little squeeze of lemon in there will be really nice. It'll add a nice acidic flavor. I got 2 avocados. I can use this on lots of stuff, either my salads, I could put them on my little dinners I was just talking about. I could even make like avocado toast for breakfast or something, but I'll be using these in my salads and potentially my dinners. I got a bag of mandarin oranges because mandarins are supposed to be in season this time of year. And I had been eating clementines, like just a bag just like this, but of clementines, which obviously are a lot smaller than this. And I felt like it was never enough. It was a nice, like, very quick snack, but I felt like I needed to eat like 2 of them. And I would eat so many a day, so I figured let me just get the real size, and these are actually supposed to be very nutritious, so I'll eat a couple of those this week. So I got 2 things that I wouldn't normally get. These are like pantry staple items, but I was all out of them. One is some popcorn kernels. So I like to just make popcorn myself on the stove or in my little popcorn maker that I showed you guys my mom got me from Amazon. You just put that one in the microwave and it's super easy. But yeah, I just like to do that, and then you can melt butter over it if you want. And it's just easier to control. And also if you make it in that, I'll just show you. This is the popper thing. So you basically measure it out and you fill this up and then drop it in there. And then just, I guess the way that it works, this is glass. You don't have to put oil in it, so it's healthier that way, which is nice. And then you can, if you want, put a little butter on top of here and it'll melt down onto the popcorn. So sometimes I do that. If I'm trying to be healthier, I don't do that. But I just like making popcorn myself, so And then I also got some honey. So I'm also out of honey, but I do use honey for a lot of things. I like to have yogurt in the mornings. So if I am having yogurt, I will always put some chia seeds in, and then I'll also do some honey just to sweeten it up. Or I've put honey on a lot of other stuff too, but that's mainly what I'll be having. And then I also got 2 kiwis because apparently kiwis are also in season this time of year, and I felt like they would be good for like a breakfast. So clearly I'm liking the like kiwis, oranges, like just fresh seasonal fruit for breakfast. Organic garbanzo beans, so basically chickpeas, because these are a good source of protein, and I don't really eat meat that much, so I need to think about other ways I'm getting protein, and these are an easy one for me, so that's a pantry staple that I always have. And then I got some cornbread. This was only 64 cents, and it was a cute little mini one, and I don't know, just for dinner tonight I'll probably eat some of this cornbread. I love Trader Joe's, I mean Whole Foods cornbread. They always do good ones. And then I got this hand sanitizer. This is my favorite hand sanitizer. This is the EO brand. It's like purple and it's EO. And then it's this, the scent here is French lavender spray. The sprays are just so much easier than like the liquid hand sanitizers in my opinion. And I'm like someone who, I always have a hand sanitizer in my bag, and especially since COVID has been a thing, I have every single time I touch a doorknob, every single time I leave a store, enter a store, I'm always spraying my hands, but I'm also spraying all my friends' hands and my boyfriend's hands too, so I run out of hand sanitizer a lot. And everybody seems to like this scent the best, so I had to get another one because I just ran out. And then I got a big bag of organic chopped kale because this is going to be the base of my salads this week. And actually I didn't really get, normally in my grocery shop each week I would get a lot of salad veggies. I didn't really need to do that as much this week because I went grocery shopping on Tuesday or Wednesday of this past week, and I still have some veggies that haven't gone bad yet, so I'm going to use those this week. And then the very last thing that I got is water. I know this is a waste of plastic, but living 5 floors up, I can only carry up so much water at a time. If I had space in my apartment for a water bubbler, I probably would get one. The water that comes out of the faucet in New York City is drinkable and it's totally safe. I'm just like a water freak, I guess. I drink a lot of water, and I just like it to be a good water. I don't know, because water is so important to drink throughout the day, so I just want it to be a good water. And I like Poland Spring because I grew up drinking Poland Spring. So that's the one, and that is it. So I'm going to watch some Netflix and eat my cornbread.
Well, it's been 15 years since the war, so surely
Not that long. I'm sure Dad was killed on January the 12th, 1917.
Alright, so it's that time of night where I need to go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow. The rest of the night after grocery shopping was really just finishing up that movie. I watched a movie called Chocolate. It's an older movie. I think it came out in the year 2000. There's Johnny Depp in it, and it's about this woman in France, and she owns a bakery. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty classic movie, and I think there was a book about it because I think someone actually, when I was younger, gave me this book to read, and so I don't know, that's why I thought that it was that. But it was a really good movie, and it was on Netflix. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna just wash my face, go to bed, and then work is tomorrow. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, of course, for more videos like this one. And we're back on the regular schedule now, so we'll be doing vlogs on Mondays and like a fashion or some type of like a how-to-y kind of video on Thursdays. And then yeah, that's it. Check out the Fashion Squirrel over on Instagram, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay.